Today, I do not have any questions from viewers, not by email and not by video comments. I do have emails. I do have comments, but no actual questions. So I've got an audio confirmation right there. And then I've got a speaker bot coming up in just a moment. Today is going to be more about chat room.
DougBetts said I'm working here.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It wasn't scrolled right. So I got to go test that again. It used to automatically scroll for me.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, it's there. Okay, so if you got a question, you can ask that in chat and guide my attention to it, unless your name is Chris Garrett, because Chris Garrett is banned from asking questions. Not allowed. Because he's been trolling me with that. So I'm retaliating. I don't even know if he's here. Let's go say hello to people in chat. I used to start with that. Right off the bat, every time. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And today, by the way, it's March 26th, 2025. And let's see, is that the Foist one? Yeah, John Williams was the first one. Tony Wallow, member for 3 months. I just this morning when I saw that, well, how come the emblem says 2? Well, that's because we started numbering with 0, as computer folks are wont to do. Now this means, since he's pointing out today, this must be the 3rd anniversary. Did you just see that glitch in my picture-in-picture? This must be the 3rd monthly anniversary of my 67th birthday, because I turned on memberships on my 67th birthday. Thank you so much, Tony, and for all the gifting of memberships that you've done through the months. Jeff Ryman, hello, Mike Wojcik, Selden Ball, aka Celestia Guru. Yeah, I gotta test, I gotta keep that fresh and practicing. With the weather report, yeah, it's getting warmer here. Here we go with a joke. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey." The horse replies, "Sure, I'll have some." You know what? I thought that was going to be a play on the word "hey" right off the bat. So, no, you didn't even get a polite chuckle out of me. No extra points. Phil Stott, hello. Jim, KJ3 got here on time, inconceivable. It is lunchtime where Jim is in the Eastern time zone. And he is often on occasion out to lunch. That's not a reference to his mental condition. Sometimes out to lunch with his wife. I think I've got that right from what he said once in a while. Patrick Randall, good morning. John Williams, seen the glitch. Brian Lightfoot, John Williams, Rick Lakes. Today the audio is synced with the video. Now that is a glitch. Not supposed to be done that way. 10 cubic meters of snow on the way here starting tomorrow night. Winter is not gone yet. I was trying another one. If I didn't get it the first time, see if I can get it the second time, as far as making Doug laugh. A jumper cable walks into a bar. The bartender says, "I'll serve you, but don't start anything." Yeah. Not your best. It's okay. It's all right. Ski Man, hello. Ski Man, I've got an email from Ski Man. He's been wondering if I was ever going to get around to his email. I have that today. You want to bet on that mental thing? Well, Jim got a genuine laugh out loud from me. So let's do that. Let's call that 2000. There you go. Jim jumps ahead. 2250. Greg M. Jeff Ryman in Canada, aka North Dakota area. 2 peanuts walk into a bar, and one was salted. One was assaulted, as in beat up. You still didn't get me a laugh. Zavi Minor, 10-4, hello. Feel like maybe I'm missing something about why he's saying 10-4. That's the well, police code for okay, acknowledged, something like that. Okay, you got a little laugh out of me there. A dyslexic man walks into a bra. All right, I'll give you something on that. You got a little genuine chuckle. Not as good as Jim's, though. Okay, so let me go get to some things. Where to start? Okay, yesterday I published a video. I had considered doing that as an extraction from the live stream, and then I decided, no, I'm just going to do it as a separately recorded video regarding the new development for Yahoo, where the old standard version is back. And I got response. I sent that link. I replied to every comment that had been made on the prior Yahoo video. I replied to every comment with a link to that point in yesterday's show. Now, I don't need to give them a link in today's show where I'm acknowledging, whoops. Oh yeah, I can say that. Acknowledging their comment. Now, Jeff just made the comment that he still uses Yahoo Mail, but he does it through Thunderbird. But all these people were coming back and saying thank you. And Alice, remember, very much regular here. Shirley, Nix. I had totally given up on my old Yahoo account back and wasn't even checking it regularly. So Nix was happy about that. Dubai View was a different video, so I'm not going to address that now. I'm going to go over to the email responses. When I sent a link back through email to people, many of these would reveal their email address. So I'm going to see if I can arrange it a little bit to conceal their email. I got to zoom it way in and scroll. No, because she's actually got her phone number. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bring that up. Dear Doug, I just subscribed to your YouTube channel based on your initial Yahoo fix and your update Yahoo fix. I was poised to switch my business email accounts to a new address. As a normal user, I may never again need to access your expertise, but I wanted you to have another subscriber. Well, thanks a lot. This is what I've mentioned a couple times. I really don't want subscribers who aren't going to watch my videos, because the way the YouTube algorithm sees that is a lower percentage of my subscribers are actually watching my videos. So that makes my videos look less popular among my subscribers. And YouTube looks at how many of my subscribers watch my videos in order to decide whether it's going to push it out to others. So a lot of people think it's somehow doing a favor to subscribe to a YouTuber, even if you don't watch their videos. I disagree with that. Can't prove it, but I disagree with it, my opinion. The next paragraph from this person: I appreciated the succinct length of both your Yahoo videos, and I appreciate the real time in which you displayed your navigation. Please maintain those qualities, and you will be my go-to anytime I have a computer issue. Yeah. Still have mixed opinions about whether I should be doing those kinds of videos. And then, what did this one say? Oh yeah, this one replied back. I sent them a link. This one replies, says, thanks so much. I just switched back. And the next one, another person Thanks for this, Doug. It is indeed back. I guess all the complaints from Yahoo customers finally had them make the change. I was actually getting used to the new one a bit, but the non-option of showing what emails were replied to, etc., was a deal breaker. I hadn't even noticed that. The standard Yahoo Mail has a way to show which emails have been replied to. And the last one on this list, from yet another person. Hi, thank you so much, Doug. I have the standard version back. Question. Here's a question. I'm going to reply to this one. This one has a question. I'm going to call it about 600. Doug, I have the standard question. Don't recall what the blue dots are in front of the email, though. Not sure I had that before. So I'm going to reply to this person with a link to this point in the video, and I'll call that 600. I'll double check that later, and I'll have to bring up my Yahoo because it's a simple answer. That was not, I tried to type yahoo.com and by habit typed youtube.com. Then go to my mail account. So this person was asking about these blue dots. What are they? Now, they may or may not have existed before. When you float over that, it says mark as read. So when you click on that, all it does is it marks that email as having been read. And then you can reverse that by clicking on that again to make it show as unread. You might be accustomed to seeing the bolded email has been your clue that it's already been read. That blue dot is just another way to do it. And I like that a lot because it's just a single click that's right there at the beginning of the email. I like that better. I like that better than the way Gmail does it. So I am going to finish the reply to that email after I confirm the time. Then I'm going to refresh this page. So that gets to these others. Oh, here's a new one. 21 hours ago. This worked. It worked March 25th. Thank you. I was ready to transfer my business. I think I already saw this one. The new format caused me to miss emails, caused new emails to appear under trimmed content. And it was impossible to compose emails without the screen jumping around so much that I couldn't see what I had just read. So again, don't need to reply to that one. Now I'll go to the email from Skiman. No, I'm not going to expose your email address. Something, I saw that, I've been seeing this glitch, this jump. I'm thinking it might be associated with the random scenes that have been playing. I don't know. Anyway, there was a video not too long ago that we somehow talked about food, and Ski Man made some kind of comment that he was going to send me some food. So he didn't send me food, he sent me pictures of food. But on closer inspection, this photo was carefully crafted. So I want to point out some things here. These hot dogs look pretty good. I typically have like the mustard and relish on the bun. The bun looks kind of not much on it. I guess these are onions. But I noticed this. He's already taken a bite of the food he's sending to me. Huh. How genuine is that? And he's suggesting let's have some liqueur and this mango nectar and this Health Aid kombucha. What kind of a mixed drink is that going to make? And then you're going to also add 7-Up, which he's already taken some drinks of it. And then I thought, wait a minute, 7-Up, lemon lime flavored 7-Up? Isn't 7-Up basically a lemon lime drink to begin with? I don't know. The asparagus wrapped in rubber bands. And then this right here, his cell phone. And he's actually on my live stream right now. There's my little picture inset. I'm not quite sure if this is the chat room because there's these 3 dots in there on a highlighted chat, if that's what that is. I think it is. But over here on the right side, you see the live chat. You see Ski Man, and I see Jeff Ryman, and I see official Tim Tech. Those are the ones that are on the screen now. We get to spy on his note on his microwave a bit. Now the next picture, there's another one. What is the consistent theme here? So we have blueberries, which I have taken to buying every week. I've been eating blueberries now for, I don't know, a couple months based upon Dick Van Dyke's recommendation. We got powdered sugar. We got some kind of a bread, because it's a small loaf bread. We got walnuts. We got some kind of a
Chat, please.
jam substance. Oh, Jim is leaving for lunch now. I would have said out to lunch, but that would bring up the mental thing again. But here's the consistent theme right here. He's already taken a bite out of it. 1 bite out of it. 1 bite out of the hot dog, 1 bite out of that. What is the hidden meaning of that? What is as some of you may know, I haven't done real well with relationships in the past, but when a partner says, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? All right, Jeff, Ski Man, what do you mean by that? Taking a bite out of it. All right, now let's see if this glitches after those people are done. Is there a glitch? I don't see no glitch. I don't see no freaking glitch. I haven't heard anybody draw my attention to a question in chat. Today the audio synced. I think that's about where I was at last. Jumper cable, we did that. North Dakota, we did that. Been there, done that. Jim walks into a bar. Yahoo got dragged about the classic version going away. Yeah, I bet they must have been really hammered with it. And then perhaps even, I'm wondering if they saw their utilization go down, the times people spent on their platform actually go down. And the other thing a lot of people complained about is about, no, that's not the new Yahoo. It's the new Outlook. That the big complaint there is the amount of advertising in that. I doubt Yahoo or whomever owns Yahoo email this month really cares. No, they reverse direct, they reverse course. I'm thinking that says they did care. When that bird flies by, all I can think is pool. My chiropractor, who is also a client of mine, went out skeet shooting last weekend or the weekend before, and I made some kind of humorous comment to him about that he replied, got a kick out of it. Yes, I'm looking to see what that comment was because I don't remember. And there he is. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He gave me a he gave me one of those one of those laughing faces with the tears coming out. He said he's going to be out of town for a skeet shoot. I have no idea how long he'll be there. He was going to text me when he got back. I said, that'll work. Thank you. I have to wonder, how do you dress and cook skeet? He also does a lot of hunting. In fact, he fed me, was it duck that he shot in the morning, and I was over at his condo in the evening and he fed me. Yes, I am that close with my chiropractor. Not physically, he's way across town. When that bird fly, okay, quality control check. I don't know what that was in regards to. Maybe Yahoo. Oh, Yahoo. Email really cares, quality control check. Look at the email addresses. Did you send them to Hegseth? I don't know what you mean by that. Is that your email address and you're wondering if I sent one to you? Is that a cultural reference that I have no clue about? I see sugar and carbohydrates.
Check, please.
When you guys see, oh, and I was showing those pictures. He was seeing sugar and carbohydrates when we see food. Walnuts are good for you. I'm not a big fan of walnuts. Just a joke. It was a joke that I didn't get. You would have to Doug explain that to me. I have no idea what. Hegseth must be something that means something. How about Copilot explain that to me? Let's do, oh, Windows key. I don't understand this comment from somebody in my YouTube chat. Can you explain it to me? I didn't think that microphone command would work while I'm streaming. So then paste that. Referencing email address possibly connecting to Pete Hegseth, who's currently U.S. Secretary of Defense. The phrase, did you send them to Hegseth? Might imply that person is asking whether you shared or forwarded these email addresses to him. This could be related to a recent directive or news involving Hegseth and email communications, such as memo requiring Department of Defense employees to report productivity via email. This doesn't resonate with your context. I think that's it. Give me an exclamation mark why, if that was what your reference was to. Although that news item is vaguely familiar to me.
No way.
Oh, John says yes. Greg says no. Well, you guys go into a corner and duke it out, okay? Let me know who wins. John said yes. It was his comment. It wasn't Greg's comment. So I think John takes precedence. This is not a very technically informative show today. The hidden meaning, he was hungry. Oh, when he was taking a bite out of him. It's like the anti-Apple logo. The apple has a bite out of it. That's the theme I picked up. That could be. Hungry equals hungry. Oh, I didn't even notice that typo. Excuse me. Jeff says he is a keeper. Just a joke. That is regarding top secret meeting via secure app. Yeah, not going to go any closer on the word down the road of politics. No, thank you very much. I don't have anything else to talk about. Popping circles. That's what that is. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Trying to think if there's anything worth mentioning. No, there's not. There's just not. No. All right. If you want to send a question, you can send it by email to that address, or you can put a comment on any of my videos. Myself in the chat room are just sitting here like Maytag repairmen with nothing at all to respond to until you send a question that we could help you with.
Chat, please.
Your Windows computers. You're welcome, John. All right, goodbye.
That's all, folks.
Tune in 6 days a week for Windows support, the help you seek. Send an email, leave a comment, join the chat. Our tech savvy crew is where it's at. Not just me,